was listening to an audiobook on YouTube talking about the sacred algorithm, and one of the things that it said was that the experiences that we're having in the world, in the universe, are a mirror to the truth of what we're vibrating. So, it said, like, you can talk about abundance, but be in the vibration of lack, or talk about courage, but be in the vibration of fear, and, lack and poverty and fear, scary things are going to show up because your underlying vibration is those things. And so, the universe is always reflecting back to us our energy. And I think that's such an important point with the Forge, my program, because we have the codes and the keys to our exact algorithm. The algorithm that aligns us to, poverty, lack, shadow stuff, or to, the gift of us, or the highest reflection of us. And so, with the Pearl sequence, for example, which is, how you unlock your resources to make money. When you're in the shadow, it's going to repel all the resources that, would create alignment. Same with your zone of genius. If you're not in alignment with that energy, you're not in the flow state of your life. You're in the struggle state. And so that's your algorithm being reflected back to you of, like, something somewhere in your life is out of alignment, and how do you bring it back into alignment. And so that's what the Forge does, is it starts to bring you back into alignment with your own specific algorithms, your own specific codes and keys and vibrations, that when you are working towards that and making those shifts towards those things, and even, myself as the coach or healer or guide or whatever you want to call me, I'm helping to reflect back the gift of who you are, so that you can start to move out of the shadow and see your worth, see the gift that you are here to be in this world. And it has nothing to do with whether you want to be in corporate, or whether you want to have your own business, or you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, how do you be the best of that thing that you want? How do you be the best mom? How do you be the best business owner, or healer, or coach, or salesperson, or technical writer, whatever it is? Like, how do you be the best, and how do you get into alignment with things? Which also goes to show, like, we all have a sacred value in this world. Like, you can have two people, and I'm going to go with tech writing because, I'm a tech writer by trade. So, like, there could be two of us, and we can both be phenomenal at what we do. But because we have different codes, different keys, algorithms, energy, like, for me, I can see patterns, and I can see the strategy on how to change that. I can take complex ideas and be able to distill them down to something that makes sense to others. Somebody else who is a tech writer may have a different thing that they see and they pick up on. And so when we allow ourselves to be our best version of ourselves, we can be unique, even in the thing that we do simultaneously, or we do together. And that's why you need a team. You need collaboration. You need healers, coaches, guides. You need those people to reflect back to you the things that you can't see for yourself, or you don't know how to move through by yourself because you've never moved through it before. I mean, healing is such a big thing, and everybody's experiences will bring a clarity. Even listening to YouTube videos or things on TikTok or Facebook, or the reels and stories and stuff like that. Like, we learn something, we get something reflected back to us every single time. And isn't that beautiful and amazing? And it is what forges our path forward.